Hello, ladies and gentlemen. As always, I'm your host, AirosftAL, and today we're talking about something that is no stranger to this channel, lasers. Now, lasers can be a variety of things, shapes, colors, sizes, whatever. But today's laser is from our friends at Feyachi. Feyachi, of course, reached out to me because they liked my video on the last laser we did, and said, hey, would you like to review another one? I was like, sure, why not? And they sent me over one that is honestly kind of cool. And it comes in this adorable little package. This, of course, according to the packaging here, is the Feyachi PL-19 green laser. Weaver or Picatinny rail, whichever one you want to go with, of course. And this thing, like I said, is kind of cool on the design of the box. I love this kind of almost pseudo-blueprint type image they're using. But when you open the box itself, you actually not only, of course, get the laser itself, you also get some batteries, your instructions, which the batteries themselves are basically little watch batteries. Which means that even if you run out on the 2 batteries they come with, you can just go out to your local Walmart, pick up some more batteries, and bada bing bada boom, you're back in business. And because these things use what is essentially a watch battery, again, it makes it a lot easier for someone to actually replace the batteries on these things. Now, it does come with 2 Allen wrenches, which basically are for not only attaching it to whatever you want, but also, again, for adjusting the laser, which I have adjusted it, and again, we'll see exactly what we're getting in terms of the performance out of the thing. Now, I hear what you're saying. Well, now, wait a minute, what makes this laser much better or more important than the other laser? Well, for one, it's a lot more powerful, and number 2, it has extra pick rail on the bottom of it, and it is, once again, tiny little thing. And the button on it is actually very clicky and responsive, but the big difference is that this sucker is actually a lot brighter than the last laser. And you can actually see it a lot better than the other one. We will be, of course, taking this outside to test it and how bright it is in the outside environment, because the last test, some people actually didn't like the fact that I didn't take it outside to test the outside environment of it. Well, we're going to do that, of course, as well as, trying out the other test that I did, which was acquiring a target and actually seeing how good of shooting you can actually get out of it. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's just talk about this laser for a second and kind of get down to what it is. Now, the laser itself, the construction is all metal. I like that. There is, of course, your danger. Do not point this in your eye, or it may cause blindness. But the other thing I like is that this right here, this screw, I don't know if you can see it or not, has a spring in it, and actually allows it to be very much so secure. Even if you don't tighten it down, the spring will keep this locked into place. Meaning that if you were to attach it to a pistol, which has only 1 pick rail on it, well, say like this PT92A1, a review on this is coming very soon. Well, you can basically attach it like so. And that sucker ain't coming off. I mean, it'll go back and forth, but it ain't coming off because of the retention spring on there. Not only that, but the way it is, it makes it a lot easy to basically activate it with your finger as such. And even with all the shaking and stuff, the laser has not lost 0, which is something that's actually pretty good. Now, the actual adjustments for this is at the bottom, which is for your windage, and at the side here, which is for your elevation. Or, my bad, the bottom's for elevation, side's for windage, but you get what I'm saying. Now, the pick rail at the bottom, this is for something for people like, say, you attach it to your pistol, like such, but it's like, oh no, what about a flashlight? Well, you can attach a flashlight to that, or you can be that crazy overachiever in Call of Duty, or Escape from Tarkov, and attach multiple lasers to this thing and have multiple different lasers. Or, if you want to be that crazy son of a bitch, attach this to a automatic pistol, attach a foregrip here, and be like, oh, I've got a laser, and be like that, more or less. Again, it's completely how you want to do this, but in terms of it looking like this looks like basically a samurai edge from Dollar General. For those who have played, of course, Resident Evil, and then, of course, played Resident Evil 4, where it had laser attached to every single handgun possible. But then but then I hear you say, what about those who do target shooting? Well, here on, of course, the Cheetah M87, you can, of course, attach this to this, and voila, your target pistol now is able to more or less, well, basically, pop, 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 and you can basically move on to the next stage. Again, this thing does attach to a variety of stuff, even to rifles themselves, but why you would do that, I don't know, considering that this is primarily marketed towards handguns. And for airsoft, that's definitely a good thing, especially for those who are in target shooting, or for those who are in, of course, competition shooting, that allows for lasers to be used to be able to do that. Now, I don't know the full rule set for IPC, so please let me know in the comment section down below for those who do participate in IPC whether or not lasers are, of course, allowed or not. But for target shooting, this is definitely something that's good, especially, once again, if you're in an environment that allows for lasers to be attached to your sidearm in those stages that allow for you to have that. Now, the laser itself is actually relatively affordable, and I'm actually impressed by that. A lot of lasers nowadays will either be a little bit more expensive or not be expensive. But again, it's completely up to you whether or not you want to buy this for yourself for a pistol that has only one pick rail and you want some extra pick rail for your options. But, ladies and gentlemen, I've gabbed on long enough. Let's go ahead, get to the shooting test. Well, first let's go ahead and go outside first and see if we can see this sucker in the daytime, and then we get to the shooting test. Ladies and gentlemen, before we begin the test outside, let's check out low light environments first. Oh yeah, you can see that laser in low light environments. Alright, it's daytime outside currently, about 8, 9 in the morning. Let's see if we can see the laser in the daytime. You can actually see the laser in the daytime. Let's track the laser as it... Alright, we can see the laser there. Tracking, 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 tracking. I can actually somewhat see the laser on the tree. But it was still barely visible, so granted I was on the camera, but even then it's still impressive. You can still see the laser in the daytime to a degree. Much better for low light environments. Alright, so here we are about pistol engagement distance of about 30 feet or so. I have the camera zoomed in as tight as possible on the target there. I'm using the Hater revolver with .2s with the laser attached. And, yeah, this should be interesting. So I'm going to, of course, try and hit. I'm going to basically use the laser for all my shooting instead of my actual iron sights, and we're going to see what we can get out of this. So, here we go, fast as possible with the laser. Alright, let's get that target down and see the results. Even with my shoddy aim, that's a chest-sized grouping right there, and that's not bad for a small laser like this. So in everything that we've seen so far, the laser can be seen in the daytime. That's a good thing. It is very good for, say, a lot of stuff, and once again, that's also a good thing. The extra Picatinny rail right there, great for adding extra stuff to it. And for anyone who runs pistols and you want to have something to have for extra aim, or at least to have that extra bit of security, knowing that, hey, even if I don't acquire my iron sights very quickly for the pistol, at least this right here will give me what I need to basically help out. And the green laser is very nice. I'll admit that right now. It's very good. And it's even great for annoying your animals if you want them to chase around a little green dot they can never catch. So, overall, what are my thoughts on the Feyachi laser? Or pistol laser, I mean. Honestly, I think it's good for the money. It's great for your airsofting, for your gel balling, and for your nerfing. And if you're a paintballer who doesn't have iron sights, but you do have pick rail on your marker, this is definitely great for an aim assist. And yes, I did say that in the sense of this is helping you aim your paintball marker. So, overall, it's a good buy. And I'll be honest, I probably won't be running this one on my guns anytime soon, but I don't know. I could change my mind and this could be attached to, say, my Hater revolver for when I actually do make that sucker into a cyberpunk-ish style gun. Or onto another gun that may have a SRU, a kit on it, and I'm able to basically make it into a futuristic bullpup. Again, it depends wholly on what I'm wanting to do, but, again, kind of one of those things. Either way, though, thank you all very much for watching, and a huge thank you to Feyachi for sending this out to me to actually review. Feyachi has been a great help to us, and if you want to buy this one yourself, it's in the pinned comment down below. And, of course, down there is the PayPal link for you guys to help support the channel and everything we do here. It's folks like you that actually make a lot of these videos possible, and I hope you consider supporting us in the future. Till next time, ladies and gentlemen, I've been AirosftAL, and I shall see all you lovely, lovely people in the next video. Till next time!
Looking for that perfect game for your gaming console? Video Game Corner is the largest independently owned video gaming store in North Mississippi, located at 1519 Highway 72 in Corinth. We are an authorized limited-run retail store and have a massive collection of retro games and game systems, and also plush toys and collectibles. We also pay top dollar for your used video games. Check them out Monday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. Visit Video Game Corner in Corinth.